Here's a reality that isn't often talked about. European sunscreens typically offer stronger UVA protection than those in the United States. The reason for this is regulations. In the US, sunscreens are treated as over-the-counter drugs, so every new ingredient must go through the full FDA drug approval process. The system moves slowly, and the last new sunscreen ingredient cleared for use was back in 1999. In Europe, sunscreens are regulated as cosmetics, making it easier to approve and update ingredients. The result is a numbers gap. The US allows about 17 FDA-approved UV filters, while many European countries can use closer to 30. That wider toolkit means European brands often include newer filters that aren't approved for usage in the US. These filters are particularly strong at blocking UVA rays, which penetrate deeper into the skin and play a major role in both aging and cancer risk. Testing rules also set Europe apart. Labeling a sunscreen as a broad spectrum in Europe requires a balance between UVA and UVB protection. At least 1/3 of a product's UVB protection must also be matched by UVA protection. In the US, the broad spectrum claim is based on a pass-fail system of the broad spectrum test. The test seems sensible, but it doesn't take into account that sunscreens work differently. It assumes that all sunscreens absorb equal amounts of UVA and UVB radiation, but in reality, a sunscreen could have 80% of its protection against UVB and only a small fraction against UVA, which wouldn't be detected in the broad spectrum test. In practice, this means an American sunscreen might still leave you with less UVA defense even if the label says broad spectrum. There's also a difference you can feel. European formulations often go on lighter, blend more easily, and avoid a chalky or greasy finish. That makes them easier to apply generously and reapply often, key steps in real-life use. If you're curious, check ingredient lists and choose trusted products that highlight robust UVA coverage, whether from the US or European sources. Knowing these gaps helps explain why protection varies so widely. But regulations aren't the only thing getting in the way. A lot of the problem comes from everyday myths that keep people from using sunscreen properly in the first place. Let's clear up some of the most common myths about sun protection, because these misunderstandings can leave your skin more vulnerable than you think. Let's start with the idea of a base tan. Many people still believe it offers a layer of defense against burning. The reality is simpler. A tan is a sign of DNA damage and provides only minimal protection, roughly the equivalent of SPF 2 to 4. Compare that to the recommended SPF 30 or higher, and you can see why relying on a base tan is far from safe. Another myth is that mineral sunscreens mainly reflect UV light away. This idea first appeared in the 1970s, but it was disproven in the 1980s. Studies show that only 5% of light is scattered by mineral sunscreens. The other 95% is absorbed, just like chemical formulations. Additionally, both mineral and chemical sunscreens are made of chemicals. The difference is that mineral sunscreens use inorganic chemical filters, while chemical sunscreens use organic chemical filters. Then there's the belief that being in your car shields you from the sun. Windshields usually block both UVA and UVB rays, but most side and rear windows do not stop UVA. These rays reach deeper into the skin, speeding up aging and raising cancer risk. That's one reason drivers often show more damage on the left side of their face and arms. If you spend a lot of time behind the wheel, consider some protective window film or daily sunscreen on exposed skin. Vitamin D concerns often come up too. Some people worry that sunscreen blocks production, but studies show sunscreen use usually does not cause vitamin D deficiency. If you're concerned, talk to your doctor about a diet or a simple supplement instead. The benefits of protection far outweigh the risk of deficiency. And finally, cloudy days aren't the shield people imagine. Up to 80% of UV rays can pass through clouds, which means your skin is still at risk even when skies look gray. Quick tip, don't skip sunscreen on overcast days. Just check the UV index. If it's 3 or above, protection is necessary. These myths may seem small, but over time they drive real damage, and the truth is, your skin often shows signs of that history before you realize it. Here's what your skin might already be telling you about years of sun exposure, and you might not even realize it. Some changes are subtle, others are hard to miss, but together they paint a clear picture of how UV light has been working on your skin over time. One common set of changes is called photoaging. This can look like fine lines that settle into wrinkles, rough or leathery patches that affect texture, and sagging that comes earlier than expected. Pigment changes are another clue. Freckles that darken, uneven tone, or flat brown age spots that stand out more with time. Beyond that are precancerous changes. The most common are actinic keratosis, small, rough or scaly patches that often appear on the face, ears, or hands. They matter because they're precancerous. If left untreated, some can progress into squamous cell carcinoma. Millions of people develop actinic keratosis, so recognizing them early is key. This is why regular skin checks are worth it. A dermatologist can spot the difference between harmless cosmetic damage and lesions that need treatment. The rule of thumb is simple. See a professional if you notice anything new, changing, itchy, or bleeding. The conclusion is simple. Daily habits make the biggest difference for your skin's future. Research shows that using sunscreen with SPF 15 or higher every day can cut melanoma risk by nearly 50%. Clinicians, though, recommend SPF 30 or higher for daily use, since it gives more reliable protection in real life. Start small. Use shade, hats, and sunscreen as part of your routine, just like the way you brush your teeth. If you protect your skin and your kids' skin now, you're buying healthier years down the road. Class dismissed. Check out our website for a schedule of upcoming videos, and subscribe for more research-backed health tips.